What's up, reptile fans? Walking through my yard on this beautiful Friday morning. Look at that, those bird of paradise flowers in the backdrop there. Got the house in the backdrop, got the snake facility over there. All the grass is green and all the trees are growing because it's been raining every single day here in Florida. You know, as a kid, I never wanted it to rain, but now that I'm in Florida, I have all these trees and fruits, trees and grass and property. I'm like, grow, rain, it's okay. And the great thing about Florida is it only rains for like 20 minutes and then it's beautiful again. So hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get into that snake room and see what's going on today. All right, this is my GHI Mojave male bred to a spider hurricane. Hurricane is, you know, the morph that I brought over from Hans Winter in Germany. It's the swirly pattern, creates a lot of pattern in snakes. You know, we have a lot of color morphs out there. There's not many pattern mutations, and I love Hurricane, and I'm just falling more and more in love with it now. I've been producing some of them. Let's take a look at this clutch. There's some really cool stuff in here. This one looks like a normal to me. It looks more than just a normal, but I don't necessarily know what else would be in it. So there's definitely no Hurricane, and Hurricane in the normal state is very, very apparent. You got all these like little swirls and in the little alien heads there, and this is just a really nice looking normal. That's about it. Let's go to this one here is just a regular spider. So, you know, Hurricane is a incomplete dominant, 50% chance of passing it on when one of the parents has it. The female obviously was a spider Hurricane. She threw the spider. The GHI Mojave dad threw nothing, and we got a spider. So we got a normal and we got a spider. Nothing spectacular, right? But then we start going to some of the more interesting stuff. All right, let's pull this one out here. This is Mojave for certain. I would say spider Mojave. And I'm pretty sure we got the Hurricane in there too. And spider really reduces pattern so that it unravels the Hurricane a little bit, but this is no normal spider. If you compare it to this spider, look at the spider on the side. There's no pattern at all. Hurricane puts that pattern back into it right here. You can see it, all those little almost like parallel line dashes. So this would be your spider Mojave Hurricane, I'm pretty sure. Then we go to this baby, which I think is the same thing. I think we have two of them. Spider Mojave Hurricane. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but these are really, really light color. They almost look desert ghost-ish. They're really, really light tan, beige color. They didn't look like this until they shed. They shed and they just got much, much nicer looking color to them. All right, let's take a look at the next one. We have some hiding babies here. Now this one is even lighter. Okay, this one's even lighter than these, and I don't know if it's picking up. But I suspect it's the same thing. It doesn't have quite as much pattern. This might not be Hurricane. This is probably Mojave Spider. And you can see the difference between this one and this one. A lot more pattern in there. That's from the Hurricane. Hurricane adds pattern. The Mojave made this thing nice and beige looking, but it doesn't have that same, and as this one either. It doesn't have all those dashes. So this is probably Mojave Spider. Here's Mojave Spider Hurricane. Mojave Spider Hurricane. That's just regular spider. Now we get real interesting. This is GHI Hurricane, I'm pretty sure, which I knew was gonna look great. I knew if we put dark morphs into the Hurricane, I knew it was gonna look really, really cool because the Hurricane is kind of dark. It adds more pattern, and now you have this nice dark GHI, and you get all the little Hurricane swirls here and the alien heads, and it's just really the offset, the background image, that dark background with these swirly swirls just looks really exquisite here. I really love this. This is one of my favorite Hurricanes I've produced, I think. The only thing that might be better than this is the finale, so to speak. This one. This is what I think is a GHI Mojave Hurricane Spider. I think we hit everything on this. We hit all the morphs. So Let's hopefully not. GHI Mojave obviously is much darker than this. There's definitely hurricane in there. We see the swirls. And then spider. So spider unraveled a little bit and lightened it up, but because of the GHI in there, you know, being so dark, it didn't allow the spider to do its thing completely. And we just got this really goldish tinged like looking snake. I definitely see the spider influence right here. So there's definitely spider there, definitely hurricane in there. Is there Mojave in there? That might be something that might not be in there, I don't know. There's definitely GHI, definitely spider, and definitely hurricane. This is the one I've showed you this last week. If you turn it around, that's the one where I see my father's face in the head right there. Looks like a man's face, looks like my dad. So these were the two marquee ones. There's your GHI hurricane, GHI Mojave, hurricane, spider. Very, very cool. All right, here we go. A little update on my hurricane banana. This was the world's first when it was first born. He'll be in the breeding rotation this year. This might be one of my favorite combos in all ball pythons. I like anything banana, but look at that. Banana, unbelievable. Banana hurricane. See those little hurricane swirls right there? Woo! Banana's great. If you can change the pattern, that's why banana clowns are so awesome. Banana pieds are awesome. Banana puzzles are awesome, but I just love this banana hurricane. Hopefully I'll produce a couple more a little later this season, because I know a lot of people have asked me about them. Holding its color really nice too. He's gotten some speckles on him, but I like it. It kind of really adds to the whole look of this animal. He almost looks hypo a little bit too, but he's not. Even his head. Look at his head. It's like an orange head. Can't wait to breed him. Oh, did I mention he's head clown? Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. All right, since we're doing a little updates on some holdback animals from the 18, this guy is like the sun. Super Enchi, Orange Dream, possible high intensity Orange Dream, Mardi Gras. Also, this would be, I guess you can call him a super Mardi Gras, because the Enchi is already implied in the Mardi Gras. Obviously, the Mardi Gras being the freeway, which is the asphalt and yellow belly on the same allele, combined with the Enchi, that gives you the Mardi Gras. This is a super Mardi Gras because you get the super Enchi there. And you can just see that super Enchi. Super, super, super. And this thing is so, so orange. That's your Orange Dream. I'm certainly not an expert at identifying the high intensity Orange Dream, but this thing might have it. I'm telling you, this thing, my eyes are hurting me from looking at this thing. Look how bright it is. And it's getting brighter as it gets older. It was not this bright when it was younger. It's getting absolutely brighter. Great looking head. I have so much Mardi Gras stuff now. I don't even know what to breed to what anymore. I'm like running out of like ideas. This one will probably go to my ivory, because you breed this to an ivory, you're going to get either ivories or you're going to get Mardi Gras, and the Mardi Gras you're going to get are going to be 100% Mardi Gras with a super Mardi Gras. So that would be great. And then of course 50% of them would have that Orange Dream, and then I guess 50% of those would be high intensity Orange Dream, if this is high intensity. I gotta show this to Ozzy. Look at this guy. Let's turn him over. Look at that belly. Completely clear belly. Whoa. That is just really, really nice snake. Take a look at this pastel butter hypo. That's a great combo. I love this girl. She's a late bloomer this year. She's got some eggs in her. She's been laying upside down, belly up, which kind of tells you that she's probably, a week or so away from laying a clutch of eggs. You can see she hasn't eaten in a 2 months probably. She's nice and full. Yeah, she just wants to get away. She just doesn't want to be bothered. She wants to set up so she can lay her eggs, and it'll be interesting. I actually bred her to 2 males, which were similar, and I'll be able to tell the difference. One was a hypo banana, The other was a much, much better Hypo. Hypo, banana, Mojave. Either way, we're gonna get some nice babies out of it. I like to breed Hypos to Hypos so we can get all 100% Hypos. So they'll all be Hypos, obviously. Half of them will be bananas. Banana Hypo is great. Banana Hypo butter is really, really nice. Love that as well. Throw some Mojave in there. Can't go wrong. So I'm looking forward to her laying soon. We have another few. We have another. She's also a late layer here. This one. Look at her wrapping that water bowl. That's classic ball python. I want to lay behavior. She's trying to cool herself in the water bowl there. She should probably be going within a week or two as well. You know, a lot of times before they ovulate, they'll wrap the water bowls. But then I notice, you know, before they're going to lay, a few weeks before, a week or two, they'll start trying to cool themselves too. I'm not sure why, but that's just what they do. This is a Candino that I bred to a scaleless head albino. Last year she produced one egg. One viable egg, I should say, and the one egg turned out to be an albino scaleless head, which is great. That's about as good odds as you can hit with a one egg clutch. So hopefully this year we'll get some Candinos that are also scaleless head. We want to make some scaleless head Candinos, or scaleless, I should say. Completely scaleless Candinos would be awesome. Candinos are probably the most underrated morph out there. I mean, look at that. That's an adult. What ball python adult retains that kind of color? Albinos do to a certain degree, but the Candino adds that purple to it because the albino and the candy gene sit on the same allele. They're recessives, but they sit on the same allele. So when they combine, they produce this what we call Candino, or act like super. Although act like supers are really just reserved for incomplete dominance. This is a recessive form of that. Beautiful though. I love it. I absolutely love it. I actually have an Enchi Candino pied that could go this year too, which is really exciting. But she's just exquisitely colored and just kept her color way right into her adulthood. Love it. That's it for this beautiful Friday morning here. I hope you guys are having a great last day of the week here. The weekend is coming. I take off the weekends, unlike Brian Barczyk. I can't go every single day. I got too much going on. I gotta unwind on the weekends. Obviously, I'm still in the snake room, but I just don't feel like filming and editing and stuff like that. So hopefully, you guys, I'll save the good stuff for Monday. But I wanted to showcase this hurricane project because I am super excited. For those of you who don't really know that much about it, you know, Hans Winter, you know, kind of found that gene. He created the Hayabusa, which is the super hurricane. I imported a bunch of snakes from him, and I just really started getting them going last year. This year, I think I'm going to have a lot more clutches. I've already had 2 good ones. As you can see, they're stellar. I had to sneak in that little banana hurricane head clown from last year. Hopefully it will be in the breeding cycle this year because I wanted to tease you guys a little bit. There's so much potential with this pattern mutation because if you think about it, most of the pattern mutations reduce pattern, which makes the snake have less, I guess, you know, less stuff going on. It makes it less busy, which at first seems like a good idea. But then when you have nothing left, it kind of makes it a little boring. So that's why clown is a popular mutation. It does reduce pattern a little bit. It changes the pattern quite a bit. Obviously, pied really, you know, mixes things up as well. The puzzle mutation also really is cool for pattern distribution. I really think bamboo is awesome too. I really don't think enough has been done with bamboo yet, but once again, it reduces a lot of pattern. So you start, you know, having trouble with that. Hurricane increases pattern, and I think that is really I guess the next frontier in ball python breeding, and that's where I think hurricane has so much potential. I haven't even produced a super hurricane yet, which is really intense. You know, hopefully next year will be my first attempt at super hurricanes. Hans Winter has done it, obviously, and they look amazing. So I'm looking forward to the future of the hurricane project. Hopefully I got you guys your juices flowing a little bit and whet your appetite a little bit. Maybe you want to get a hurricane, contact me because I'm going to have some available this year. Last year I wound up keeping most of them because I didn't produce that many, and I really wanted to get them. I wanted to hold back some males because I had all females, and hopefully these males are going to be getting into the breeding program next year so we can produce some more supers. This year, however, I will probably have males and females available. Feel free to contact me. Everyone keeps asking me if I have just the plain Hurricane because they want to get, the base morph, or they don't want to spend a lot of money on the mix. Unfortunately, I mixed them in and I didn't get any regulars. I might, in future clutches that I still have yet to clutch, that have yet to hatch out, I might have some regulars, but for now I only have combos. So hit me up if you like anything you see. I haven't listed any on Morph Market yet, but I will in the future. For now, enjoy your weekend. I'm Dave Palumbo. Oh, by the way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and like this video, because I'll be back on Monday with more Muscle Serpents Daily.